Good? Alright, cool. Awesome. That song actually does mean more to me than just my best friend told me to, or he wasn't actually my best friend, he was like a brother to me, told me to learn it. My dad actually is from Dominican Republic and Haiti, and he actually grew up in the Bronx, like in the ghetto and stuff like that. So I have a lot of family history with, I can relate kind of to that song. I didn't grow up that way, but a lot of my family members did. And it's actually something kind of, I like connect to it emotionally. The more and more I play it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually is kind of a deep song, even though it's just really popular, fun hip hop song. So I'm gonna play a song for you guys that I did write. That's cool. And this kind of does tie in a little bit. Coolio wasn't necessarily one of my inspirations, but I am very much inspired by a lot of R&B artists and stuff like that. People, and like a lot of jazz, like smooth jazz, like Sade and stuff like that. And something that I've learned, particularly in the last year, I would say, is part of being a creative person and putting yourself out there, that being something very vulnerable. It's very common to be like severely misunderstood. And some people strive to be misunderstood because they're like, I love that, I love the shock factor. Not everyone's like that. Sometimes you're just misunderstood because people just don't get you. And that can be really hurtful when you're just trying to put love into the world. Sounds kind of cheesy, but I started feeling like that even with something as simple in my little niche in the music world, something as simple as people on YouTube being hateful. I was like, I don't get it. I'm just trying to do something fun. I'm just trying to do something nice and like make your life better, and you just misunderstand me, and it's just not fair. But the more I studied that and leaned into that, because I knew there was some strength that was going to come from that, I knew I would be a better person on the other side. I also started to look at some of my inspirations and how they were misunderstood as well, but they kept going and they kept writing and they kept, pushing forward, and they changed the world. They changed the music industry. They changed the heart of creatives for millennia after their deaths and stuff like that. So I wrote this song called Always Feel You. You know how people are like, oh yeah, I feel you. Okay, I'm tracking with you. I understand. I say that all the time, and Joe's like, that's not a cool saying. Don't say it. But I say it because I mean it. Like, oh, I empathize, I sympathize, I feel you. This song is about being able to like understand just a little bit the people who have inspired me in the music industry. Like, I know you were misunderstood, I know that you went through hell, but you changed the world, and I feel you with that. So the chorus says, even when they say they're not about it, like they don't want anything to do with you, me and love and pain will always feel you. So, and as I went through this year of being like, oh crap, it really sucks being misunderstood, it really sucks having to write and work every day and place songs for people when you know there's people out there that just hate your guts and don't want to understand you. It's hard. I actually learned to rejoice in those times of pain because there are people who have paved the way before me. Musicians and people and pop icons and stuff, but even like Jesus did that. He did that for me and everyone, and I can relate to those people through my pain and through learning to love, through my art. I can actually connect on a very intimate level that I wouldn't really be able to if I wasn't being hated. So this song is called Always Feel You, and hopefully you enjoy it.
It's funny how they say they wish they knew you more. Somehow I know you still remain, you're living on. I'll fight those fights with you so hard, the way it should be, the way it should be, no. Even when they say they're not about it, not about it, no, no. Me and love and pain will always feel it, always feel it. And they say they're not about it, not about it, no, 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 no. Me and love and pain will always feel it, always feel it. Ooh, do, do, do. Those fights, but it's so hard the way it should be, the way it should be. No, even when they say they're not about it, not about it, oh no. Even in pain, we'll always feel it, always feel it. They say they're not about it, not about it, oh no, no, no. Even in pain, we'll always feel it, always feel it.
friends now? Okay, I won you over. Lovely. Okay, so I've play one more song off of my record for you. This is a song called Baby Love. This is track number 2, I believe. At one point, I misprinted the track order, so the CD said it was 3, but it was actually number 2. But it is number 2. There's new CDs now. Track listing is correct, so if you're into having hard copy CDs with the correct order of tracks in the back, I can help you with that. I have CDs for you. So this is the last song I'm going to play for you. Again, it's called Baby Love. I always dedicate this song to my dad because it's not really written super, completely about him, but there's a lot of wisdom that he spoke over me over the years that I would remember, especially when I came into the music industry and it was really hard to remember my identity and not lose focus and stuff like that. So I would have that echoing over me that my identity was already solidified. I can go to and fro sometimes, but there's a path for me. So this song is called Baby Love. My dad always calls me Baby Love, something like that. So the chorus says, "You still know my voice, and you'll come back again. Baby Love, you're not lost," because that's what it's saying. So here we go. Also, thank you so much for having me again. I'm Taylor Reed. Thank you, Arbor Season, for being the best people ever. I just feel like I should not have. I feel like I should open for y'all. I still feel that. I tried to get them to play last when I got here. It's like, can I just open for you? So thank you for being so wonderful. And thank you, Todd. Thank you, Refinery After Hours, for having us. We are so, so grateful to be your friends and be visiting you. Hopefully we'll see you soon. So it's called Baby Love.